And it's an Android season, headed up by Vision, Vision's daughter, Vision's robot daughter, and Vision's robot dog, Sparky. This is, yes, so Vision is the season pass card. Sparky, unfortunately, is the super duper premium season pass card. So if you want Sparky, you've got to pay extra. Now, just to recap all of the September cards, Vision is a 3/3. At the start of each turn, give all cards in your hand +1 power if you're winning here. Otherwise, move this to another location. So, man, move players. I'm going to love this. And then, yes, Sparky is the premium season pass card. Sparky is a robot dog. Well, he's a synthezoid dog that was created by the Vision. When the Vision decided to experience family life, he created a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. Sparky's the dog. And Sparky's a 2/1 with activate, give you a card that last moved +3 power, and move it back to its previous location. This is nuts. For a move deck, this is actually nuts. Torch, Vulture, Viv. Actually nuts. They're also doing these weird cyberpunk skins. Like they got cyberpunk, anime cyberpunk, Flaviano cyberpunk, chibi cyberpunk. This is this is a Snap creation. This is how Sparky looks in the comics. All of this stuff is just Snap's own stuff. So yeah, like these cards, none of these cards are what Sparky actually looks like. Like, this is what he looks like. He's like, you know, a green robot dog. So yeah, so it's bizarre that we're getting so many variants that all look nothing like the actual character. It's really weird. We also get Awesome Andy. Andy being short for Android. This is the Mad Thinker's Android. Remember I mentioned when we were talking about the Mad Thinker about how he gains power, and I'm like, that's got nothing to do with Mad Thinker because he's a mad genius and he created this robot, this android, which he named the Awesome Android. Awesome Andy eventually rebelled against Mad Thinker, and now he works as the secretary at She-Hulk's law firm. But in Snap, he's a 2/1 with activate, give one of your cards at each other location +2 power. Nothing to do with the character again. But interesting activate ability. And once again, we get these bizarre cyberpunk cards. This is a Snap creation. Again, this is not from the comics at all. So I don't understand why we're getting all of these weird variants for this design of the character, which is not from the comics at all. Yeah, like, I don't understand. This is what the character looks like. So once again, 4 variants, nothing that like even remotely close to what the character looks like. And then we get Bastion as the week 2 card. Bastion is an amalgam of the Master Mold Sentinel and Nimrod Sentinel from the future. They got fused together. They went through a mystical gateway known as the Siege Perilous and came out the other end as Bastion. Fused together as Bastion. In Snap, he's a 4/3 with On Reveal. Add copies of your other cards here to your hand. Set their cost to 2 and power to 3. Okay, so Sentinels are 2 cost 3 power. So he's making Prime Sentinels, and again we get these weird Oh, they've even got a Dan Hip Cyberpunk. See, that's not Bastion. That's Bastion. Not that. This isn't Bastion. That's not, like, it's so bizarre. I don't know why they're doing this. One variant that's completely different, sure, but 4 for every one of the cards? This is weird. This is really bizarre. Yeah, really bizarre. And then we also get Jim Hammond, Human Torch. This was the original Human Torch. He was an android created by Dr. Phineas Horton. Sorry, Professor Phineas Horton. He fought with the invaders alongside like Captain America and Namor and Bucky during World War II. But yeah, but in Snap, he's a 1/2 with, at the start of each turn, +1 power for each bonus energy you have. And again, we get these weird cyberpunk variants that look nothing like the character at all. This is not what Jim Hammond looks like. He doesn't look like this. So bizarre. And then we also have Warlock. Warlock is an alien from a race known as the Phalanx. And they're kind of like the Borg from Star Trek. They seek to like invade other worlds, consume the organic life and convert them into like members of the Phalanx, right? But Warlock was the son of one of the rulers, or the offspring of one of the rulers, and he rebelled against his father and fled to Earth, where he ran into the new mutants and befriended them and became a hero in his own right. In Snap, he's a 3/3 with Activate. For each unspent energy, give a card in your hand -1 cost. That's pretty cool. And what the shit is this? What? Warlock does not have green hair. What? This doesn't look anything like Warlock. This is what Warlock looks like. Not this. Who the f is this? This is ridiculous. Oh, and even the Dan Hip one. Like, I don't want this. This is not what Warlock looks like at all. This is so bizarre. Why is Snap doing this? This is Warlock. Note the lack of green hair. Note the lack of green hair in any of these pictures. This is Warlock. Yeah, note the lack of this stupid green hair. This is stupid. I get having one variant that's like this. One. But 4? Jocasta, for those that don't know, Ultron decided to make himself a bride. He built Jocasta, and he modeled her after the Wasp from the Avengers. But as the story goes, she rebelled against Ultron and ended up even joining the Avengers herself. But in Snap, she's a 3/4 with Activate. Immediately activate your other cards here without using up their Activate abilities. That's really strong. Like, this is bizarre. Like, slapping this name on it and saying this is Jocasta, like, it's not Jocasta. Yeah, like, I don't get it. Anyway, so that's a recap of the September season. This comes out next month. So again, Viv Vision is the season pass card. Sparky is the premium super duper season pass, extra, pay extra money card. Then in October, we get Marvel Zombies. And the season pass card is Zombie Scarlet Witch. And the super duper pay us extra money card is Headpool, which is the head of Zombie Deadpool. And we get some zombie variants for Howard the Duck and Devil Dinosaur. Now, we did go over these previously, but now we have card art, and the cards are in a more final state. I don't want to say like they're not completely final because it's data mines. So as with all data mines, it's not final until the card releases. But yeah, Zombie Scarlet Witch is the season pass card. She's a 3/2 with, after you play a card here, Horde +2. And you might say, what the hell does Horde +2 means? This is your Horde. It will, I believe this will summon up the zombie horde at a random location, and give it +2 power. It's a token created by the Horde command. So, interesting new mechanic. Interesting new deck archetype. You can make a zombie horde deck. Headpool was the season pass card. The super duper premium season pass card. And he's a 1/1 with, when this is destroyed, return it to your hand, then give all cards in your hand +1 power. So kind of like classic Deadpool, but instead of buffing itself, he buffs your entire hand. And then the first snap pack card for October is Colonel America, who's the zombie Captain America. He's a 3/3 with ongoing. Your other cards here have +1 power for each turn you've discarded a card. So it's interesting that so far, none of these cards have any synergy with one another. This is the start of a new archetype, the Zombie Horde archetype. This is a destroy card. And this is a discard card. You would think that they would want to have all of the zombie cards work with one another, like they did the Fantastic Four First Steps. They all complemented one another. These are like completely different archetypes. Really bizarre choice. So yeah, so that's the first week of October. And then second week we get Zombie Giant Man's been data mined. Oh no, wait. This is also in week 1. He's been data mined. This is a series 4, so this will probably be an event card. And we've got, Zombie Giant Man, 5/3, on reveal, Horde +1. So either create a Horde card or give your existing Horde card +1. Then this gains power equal to your Zombie Horde. So that's interesting. So here, this card has synergy with the Season Pass card. So yeah, so he's a Series 4. And then I think Zombie Power Man, this was also another Series 4. So this is probably another event card. He's a 2/4 with end of turn. If you're winning here, discard the leftmost card from your hand. So he works with Colonel America, but he doesn't work with Zombie Scarlet Witch. Very strange. Very, very strange choice. And then we get, this is week 2 for October. Zombie Mr. Fantastic. So the third Mr. Fantastic card coming to Marvel Snap. He's a 2/2 with on reveal, Horde +2. So again, create a zombie horde, give it +2 power, or give your existing zombie horde +2. Activate, give 4 of your created cards +1 power. So, which would include the zombie horde. So he works with the season pass card. And then we get a limited time event card. This is a spell or a skill called the Hunger. Which is, it costs 1, which is hard to see because it's the character's covering it. But it's got on reveal, Horde +3. And they're actually doing variants for the spell now. We're getting spell variants. Crazy. Yeah, limited time event card, which comes out second week. And then the week 3 snap pack card is Zombie Captain Marvel. She's a 4/4 with activate, destroy your other cards here to get +3 power for each. Move to a location you're losing. So, destroy card, not zombie horde card. Yeah, like it's such bizarre choices. Very, very bizarre choices. And then also another limited time event card, Zombie Sentry. On reveal, Horde +1 for each of your cards at the right location. So this works with the season pass cards. And then we also get, this is the week 4 card, Zombie Galacti. These are the zombies that they ate. They got, the hunger originated from the Galactus of the zombie universe. And then these guys consumed Galactus's corpse and gained the power cosmic. So they became all Galacti. In Snap, there are 7/4, choose 6, start of game. Choose 6 other cards in your deck. On reveal, transform those cards into copies of this. So it turns them into Zombie Galacti. That's kind of cool. This is one of these, it'll be an interesting deck building challenge to make a deck, a Zombie Galacti deck. You know what I mean? So yeah, so October season is zombies, Zombie Scarlet Witch, and Headpool. And then yes, again, thanks to Snap.fan, and of course, I will link all of this stuff in the chats for you and in the description of the inevitable YouTube video I make out of this. We will link this to you guys. There's some bunch of other cards that have been data mined. There's a bunch of stuff here. 3 years of Snap, so they're doing an anniversary. Spidey Senses looks to be the November season. Spidey Senses season. We've got a bunch of cards here like Agony Web Slingers, Anti-Venom Web Slingers, Captain America Avengers. We've got Chameleon has been data mined, Cyclops, X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know what a deafening chord is. That's not a character. Must be a spell? Maybe? I don't know. Ezekiel Sims, he's a Spider-Man character. Flight Harness? That's got to be a spell. So we've got, yeah, Gamora, Guardians of the Galaxy. We've got Ghost Spider Web Slingers. We've got Thunderbolts. That's the Headpool card. Hulk, Avengers. We're getting Hydro Man. Classic Spider-Man villain. Jean Grey, X-Men. Jubilee, X-Men. Brotherhood of Mutants we're getting. Lady Deathstrike and Magneto. Mantis Guardians. Mjolnir for Avengers. We've got Prowler. He's a classic Spider-Man character. Remote Minds. Rocket Guardians. Scarlet Spider Web Slingers. Scarlet Witch Brotherhood. Selene Brotherhood. Selene Brotherhood? Selene was never in the Brotherhood. Sentry Thunderbolt. Spider-Man 2099 Web Slingers. Yeah, oh, here we go. Spider-Man Noir. And Spider-Punk. So we're getting Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Punk cards. Is that what the deafening chord is? Is that a Spider-Punk ability? Maybe. Man Spider, I missed that as well. Man Spider. Interesting. Starlord Guardians. Superior Spider-Man. Okay. Symbiote Spider-Man. So we're getting 3 more Spider-Man cards. Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Punk, and Superior Spider-Man. Thunderbolts, Avengers, Thunderbolts, Valentina, Thunderbolts, Vibro Shock Gauntlets. That's a Shocker thing. The Shocker uses Vibro Shock Gauntlets. Vision Avengers, Web Sling, White Queen Brotherhood. White Queen was never in the Brotherhood. The White Queen was in the Hellfire Club. Winter Soldier, Thunderbolts, Wolverine, X-Men. Yeah, here, new keyword, Horde. The first one makes a zombie horde token with that power. The following ones add their power to that horde. The horde is placed on board at a random location. Yeah. You've been waiting for Spider-Punk? Well, we're finally getting him. Yeah, so the November season looks to be a Spider-Man themed season, which is fair enough. There's a ton of Spider-Man characters that they still need to add. Like, good to see they're getting Prowler and Hydro Man. You know, classic characters like that. Alongside like Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Punk, Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, so new card back. Okay. New locations. Looks like silly food-based locations. New diner variant. The Superflow. -1 maximum energy if you snapped this game. Mayhem. The next card you play here gains -2 for each snap and moves. Clown City. Whoever has snapped less gets -4 power, +4 power at adjacent locations. Isle of Shh. End of turn. If you snapped, move a random card away from here. Merc World. Wait, are these Deadpool? Pool School, Valley of the Baby Hand. This Deadpool's changing the locations. This is a diner thing. This has got to be a Deadpool's diner thing. Merc World. After turn 3, return all cards here to hand. Positivity Zone. Cards here have -2 power for each snap this game. Sanctum Snaptorum. Cards can't be played here unless you've snapped this game. Cassandra's Nova Roma. Draw a card. It steals 1 power from each card in your opponent's deck. Oh, Valley of the Baby Hand. Place a card from each player's deck here. Reveal it after your next snap. Fool's School. End of turn. If you snapped, move your highest power card here. Weapon 11 Facility. After you snap, destroy your lowest cost card to replace it with one that costs 1 more. Mount Vespuvius. Players can't snap after turn 5. Project Unicorn. Add Gwenpool here for each player. Munchine World. After you play a card here, add a Chimichanga to the opponent's hand. Los Diablo Sauce. After turn 3, a random location becomes Taco Truck. Definitely Deadpool themed. The Grub Hub. Add a random food fight variant to each player's hand. Noob Dimension. Add a random Series 6 card to your hand. It costs 0. And the Peak. Get a copy of the top card of your opponent's deck. I think they are revamping Deadpool's Diner, and it's going to be these like locations amongst others. New Conquest variant, Bishop, new Ultimate variants, new variants. Again, I will link these to everyone. And again, this is not what Awesome Andy actually looks like. This is Snap coming up with their own thing. Same with Bastion. Same with Warlock. Same with Jocasta. Yeah. Oh, here. Oh, we forgot Danger. We neglected to cover Danger. We forgot about Danger. 4/6. Activate. Destroy an enemy card here with less power. And again, this is what Danger actually looks like. She's the Danger Room AI gained sentience and created a body for herself. Yeah, these Cyberpunk variants just look weird. Yeah, we forgot about Danger. Daredevil Death, Diamondback. Okay, that's a quick one. Oh, they fixed it. That was datamined as a Green Goblin variant, and now they've fixed it. Now it's a Hobgoblin variant, which is good because it's Hobgoblin, not Green Goblin. That's good. Onchu variants, Kitty Pride. Oh, Magic. That's a cool Man-Thing one. Venomized Marvel Boy. Oh, we get Dan Hip Moon Knight. We finally get Dan Hip Moon Knight, and it's got Khonshu and Mr. Knight. That's cool. But wait, we still don't have like Dan Hip Death. I saw some Death variants up here, yeah. Yeah, we still don't have Dan Hip Deadpool either. That's a sick Fenris Wolf variant too. Oh, and Venomized Fenris Wolf, nice. Where are we? Oh, we're up to here. Oh, we forgot. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. We forgot Moira X as well. Moira X from the for next September season. This is Moira X. This is what she normally looks like, and then they've got these weird cyberpunk variants for her. She's a 1/2 with when this is destroyed, get a copy of your opening hand. What goblins are missing, if any? Goblin Queen, Red Goblin. Although we have Red Goblin variants for Green Goblin, but Norman Osborn's nephew, Normie, is he's Red Goblin. What's her powers? Moira is a mutant with she has the ability to live multiple lives. Like she lives a life, and then when she dies, she gets reborn, and she remembers all of the events of her previous life. And then she ended up becoming a cyborg as well. Like she cybernetically enhanced herself, and yeah. But yeah, so that's Moira X. Oh my god, we forgot another one from next month. Omega Sentinel. She's sorry, this is Omega Sentinel. I suppose the cyberpunk ones look, at least like these ones look kind of like her. At least the head looks the same, not like Warlock's one. Yeah, Omega Sentinel. She was a police officer that was converted into becoming a Prime Sentinel without her knowledge. And then Bastion was able to activate Prime Sentinels. Yeah, they were basically like humans that were cybernetically augmented to be like Sentinels. You know, the mutant hunting Sentinels, but in human form. But in Snap, she's a 4/3 with activate, afflict the highest power enemy card with -7 power. -7. That's massive. So yeah, so my bad. We forgot about her as well. I thought I had them all organized. My bad. So yeah, again, I won't go through all of these, but there's definitely some cool ones here. These Warlock ones are so bizarre. This looks nothing like Warlock. If you look at this card and you expect this is what Warlock looks like, he doesn't. This is not what Warlock looks like. We get Dan Hip Wiccan. And then we get all the zombie cards as well. Variants with updated dates. Oh, here we go. New titles. Here we go. Dragon's Disciple's kind of cool. The Undying, that relates to Marvel. So We Are Groot, that's cool. Snicked, that's cool. The Iron Fist, that one's cool. We get I Am Groot as well. The rest of these are just like mysterious flute sounds. What the actual... Oh, I forgot Super Adaptoid as well. God damn it. God damn. Terrible. Oh, yep, you're right. I did. Hell. Too many cards! There's too many snap cards coming out these days. Right, Super Adaptoid. Super Adaptoid is an android that was created by AIM, and it is able to mimic the abilities of other beings that it is in proximity to, which is why it has all of the look and the abilities of all of the Avengers. In Snap, he's a 3/5 with on reveal, steal the text from an enemy activate card here. That's interesting. And that kind of tracks, because he's about copying powers. I don't know about stealing, but yeah, this ability is actually kind of close to the character. I'll give him that one. And then we get these weird cyberpunk versions, which this is not what Super Adaptoid looks like. But yeah. So yeah. All right. So thank you, James. Yeah, I do apologize, guys. There's too many freaking cards coming out now. Every month. Way too many. But yeah, so I think that's now... Yeah, we're not going to go over all the bundles because I don't want to see what $150 bundles we got coming up next. I don't want to know. Which drops. We've got albums as well. Yeah, we've got these weird cyberpunk albums. Oh, Moon Colony's doing tarot cards? Hello? Hello? I want to look at these. These are all 1,200 gold, I bet you. Super rares. Yep. That actually looks really cool. Super rare, super rare, super rare. Super rare. Super rare. God damn it. Yep, they're all super rares. God damn it. Yep, they're all super rares. That's disappointing. Alright. Hey, look at the first comment. What's with Warlock getting 4 different flavors of Cyberpunk variant? I just want a Warlock that looks like Warlock. Exactly, dude. I fully agree with you. Completely agree with you.